Dum da da dum da da dum da da dum da 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 da. Dum da da dum da da dum da da dum da 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 da.
Welcome back, this is Nero the Sane, and I'm still on my Scotland spree here, if you can see that. But if you look up in here, this is the length of the replay, and you can see it's quite long, so I'm going to times it up times 6 and keep it there the whole time. And try and keep my video short. So, here we got a river battle going on here. I believe this is at the River Jordan. River Po. There's only 3 maps, I don't know which one this is for sure. And it's me, Scotland, and my ally here. I'm going to say their names, because when there's this many people I don't post them on the intro. Tolvan. I think that's my ally's name, and he's playing as a French. Well, here, since this was a bridge battle, I decided to get some noble pikemen. And I got some peasant archers, because they're just about as good as England's best archers, or Scotland's best archers. And then in the back I got a bunch of noble swordsmen, Highland nobles, and these guys again whose name I cannot pronounce. And all 4 of these guys here are hiding. And 2 of these units I think are hiding. I'm not sure. So anyway, I move my pikes up here. And he has some muskets. And they have opened fire on me from across the river. And I'll get the names of these people over here. Here are the Russians. And we have just a massive amount of missile troops. I'll show you the extent of them. Especially France. France has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Scots Guard. And no, they're all not Scots Guard. It looks like 4 dismounted French archers and 4 Scots Guard. So the Timurids, played by Can Pusha, he moves some archers forward. And some halberd militia, and we'll watch them charge up here. Here they come. They're just trucking along. And it routes as soon as it gets on dry land there. And here I have lost all but 3 guys out of this unit of noble pikemen from musket fire. And now I'm down to 1, but he's still alive. He's even holding his own pike formation here. He's still alive as the Timurids send even more infantry across. They're not doing much. The Russians sent some cavalry. Still not much damage there. He's trying to get some NAFTA over across, but that also isn't working. Let's see if he can see all the dead bodies in the river. That's pretty cool. Unlike Rome had it where when the person died, they start floating down the river. I kind of wish they'd brought that back in medieval. So now the Russians are sending their infantry across, and you can tell they're losing quite a bit of it in that crossing. And here they're going up against my pikes. So that's not faring well for them. They didn't last long. And just look at that mass of dead bodies in front of my pike line. And they started with 90 and they're at 61, and that's mainly from archer fire. So here, Dwight Bacon, I fought him before. He's playing as Russia. The Turks are commanded by Nurden. Oh, I'm not even gonna try. I'm sorry, but I will just butcher that name if I try and say any more of it. And I already said Timurids were commanded by Campusha. So now they're sent some cavalry across because my ally here, he moved his archers forward to get a better aim at them. So I brought some of my infantry forward. I think I brought all my armored swordsmen and 2 of my Highland nobles up, along with this a couple French dismounted noble knights. So we're going up, and now it's our turn to be shot by missile fire. So we're up here, and we're engaging the Russians. And the Russians bring their cavalry up, and just look how our force gets pushed back. I'll slow it down a bit so you can see. See, look at that. Our forces is just being pushed into a wall and overwhelmed. by this massive Russian cavalry horde. And I'm losing a lot of units here. I've lost 2, 3, they're routing. France is losing a couple. But my 2 armored, or noble swordsmen, they stay in the fight. Along with this dismounted chivalric knights against the Russian cavalry here. And Timurids. And he actually pulled his cavalry back to make way from our infantry coming in. And that horse just can't seem to get away. He's jammed in there. And they're bringing in more cavalry in here. And the Turks just seem pretty content to just stand back. My allies have brought all of their Scots Guard. They're bringing their Scots Guard forward here. But my noble swordsmen, they are still here after all that battle. These Scottish don't retreat. And looks like they're using maces, which is highly effective against armor, especially dismounted armor. But here comes some French reserves. In fact, the whole French army is crossing the river. I'll speed it up again. We're only halfway through the video here, not even. So yeah, we're fighting over on their side of the bridge. Or river, I guess there's no bridge. When really, I guess we should have just waited on our side. So now they just send everybody that has a weapon and who's still living, the Russians are sending practically. Got a couple cavalry back, I guess. So that routed that force there. So once again, they pulled all of their... he just admitted defeat there. He kind of left me, even though he had all these Scots Guards. And I wanted to finish it out here, so I left my troops in place. And that was some noble pikemen I still have there. And one unit of that noble swordsman that ran away, they're still here. So I have 4 units of peasant archers left. Together combined, less than a half of a noble pikeman unit. And then I have all 4 of these 200 axes, a couple Highland nobles. Oh, and I forgot that I left my general noble pikeman way over there, so I do have another whole unit of that. Them. See, there's my general there. So we're coming up. And the Russians are coming across with their cavalry here. So I'm setting up this backup pike formation right in front of my swordsman. I'll slow down a bit again. And then I send my axes in behind them, because they're actually pretty decent against cavalry. And the Russian cavalry just can't take this. They weren't made for that. Pulling up going against pikes and guys with axes. It just isn't their forte. So they start retreating here. And yep, they're falling back. I'll speed it up again. So now I send these guys back. And yep, that unit was crossing. I don't even know what it was. It died too fast. But there's a whole line of dead troops there. And at this point, I actually had to get going here. I had to leave. So at some point in this battle, I just sent all my troops across here right now. I send all my troops across, and then I just leave. When I come back, the battle's over, I save the replay, and that's it. So I just sent all my troops to attack. And the Timurids and the Russians obliged, so I haven't seen this part of the battle, so we'll see what goes on here. And there's my general. We'll slow down a bit, otherwise this doesn't make sense. Going too fast. So the Russians here have sent in their archers and their remaining cavalry, and the Timurids are sending in their remaining infantry, which appears to be town militia. And here comes the Russian general, Dwight Bacon, charging into battle. And we're having this gigantic battle in the river bed here. And over here I have a unit of peasant archers holding off some Termiad cavalry. And surprisingly, it's going pretty well apparently. They killed 3, that's more than I expect of peasants. But here, Russian archers left. I lost a unit of peasant archer. That town militia has turned and ran from the Termiad. But there's still plenty of Russian cavalry around, and some spearmen of the Russians. But Dwight Bacon has fallen in battle. Or at least this general. And my general is still alive. Like I said, I haven't actually seen this part of the battle because I left. So, I don't know at what point he falls. But it looks like I'm just mopping up the remaining of the Russian and Termiad forces. I don't even know who these guys are. They appear to be some kind of archer. Now all the Russians and Termiads have fled, are in fighting to the death mode. And my guys are just closing in for the kill, Scottish as they are. They're in a bloodlust. Just mowing these guys down. Especially these axes just seem to be going at it here. Cutting down everything in their path. Yeah, he didn't retreat in time. Cool. See, this is why my force doesn't move at all. It's because I wasn't commanding it. So this is why I'm just kind of standing here in the middle of the river. And it looks like... I told them I was going to be gone, so they must know what's going on. It looks like the the Turks are just going to stand there and shoot at me for a while. Yep, I'm really going to speed this up now. I might just... Oh, looks like there's a little bit more action coming here. Of the Termiads. This must be his general. Yep, there it is. There he is right there. Can push him. So I'm going to pronounce it. And he comes in with... okay, he's dead. But I was saying he came in with some town militia. And now the town militia's running away. And the bodyguard can't be lasting long here. My general's still alive. He looks pretty badly bloodied, but he's still alive. Oh, I jinxed him. My general has fallen. Nero the Sane has fallen in battle by one of the 2 remaining bodyguards of Kanpusha. Okay, and now my guys are starting to rout. I'm pretty sure it's from the musket fire. Yep. I'm really gonna speed it up again here, because I believe that's all we got left is being shot at here by arrows and musket fire.
We're being attacked.
Yep. Somebody admitted defeat on the other side apparently. It was probably the Russians or the Termiads. Maybe the Termiads, I don't know. I still have peasant archers alive. They must have finished off that Termiad cavalry that was after him. I think it started with 6. Yeah, so that's the only unit I have left. I want to see how they turn out here. Oh, they're just getting shot too. So, kind of pathetic finish here. But I hope you enjoyed this battle. We will survey the carnage, because we have plenty of time to do so. Yep, there's a broken Russian cavalry charge. A whole unit downed from musket fire. Right there, and look at that mass of bodies in the riverbed there. Look at that. It's piled up so high here you can even see the horse poking through. And the Turks, they fared extremely well here, mainly because they didn't engage at all except with muskets. So they didn't lose. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't lose anybody. Have to double check. Maybe French archer shot some of his guys. They must have shot some. But it just here peasant archers being killed, and another unit of peasant archer still alive in hidden mode is over there. So like I said, I wasn't here, otherwise I would have admitted defeat at this point. So, yep, these guys have pretty good range apparently. Yeah, the Turks really don't appear to be that aggressive at all, whatsoever. It's just up to this Termiad unit to finish me off. So it must have been the Russians that admitted defeat here. And, oh, look at that, the peasant archers are actually fighting back yet. Now, I doubt they'll kill this unit. Okay, so, yep, they found them. Now they're coming for you. They're hiding. Must have ran out of missiles. And this is the end. Look at this. Oh, jeez. I would have ran away from that too. So here it is. Clear defeat. Yeah, look at that. Turks only lost 5 guys. That's what you get for standing on the other side of the river and shooting with muskets. Otherwise, that was a pretty close battle, I would say. Thank you for watching Nero the Sane.